Today we are celebrating the Republic Day. This is the time to salute our Constitution. This is the time to recollect the glorious constitutional traditions of India. When the Constitution was adopted, India was facing enormous challenges in social, political and economic spheres. There were all kinds of fears and apprehensions whether democracy will survive in India. Former German Chancellor Willy Brandt said, "Islands of democracy cannot survive in an ocean of dictatorship." But India, despite all kinds of undemocratic currents around it, continued to remain a robust democratic country with all the limitations which we encounter on a daily basis. So what made Indian Constitution so great? If you look at the life expectancy of the constitutions around the world, it is just 17 years. There is an average life expectancy of democratic constitutions around the world. But Indian Constitution proved to be very robust even at the time of 75th year. So what makes Indian Constitution unique? Why should we be proud of our own Constitution? So there are many people who talk many things about the Constitution. I am not telling the Constitution of India is completely flawless, but certainly it made our country what we are today. At the time of the adoption of the Constitution, we had a challenge to ensure political unity of the country as the nation faced communally surcharged atmosphere, disturbances around the country, and a kind of revolts which we have faced was a big challenge to the integration of the nation. So the Constitution helped us to achieve the political unity in a disturbed country at that point of time. Second, as the first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru said, India has to build a secular nation in a deeply religious society, which was equally challenging. Third, we have to create robust economic structures in an impoverished country. Four, we had to create a constitutional democracy in a largely illiterate nation. Fifth, we had to build a social edifice in a multi-religious, multilingual, multicultural, multi-ethnic, pluralistic society. Despite enormous challenges, Indian Constitution made us the great. So it is not the Constitution which has failed, it is which we failed the Constitution. The political system, the political culture, the political structure has failed, but not the Constitution of India. Quite unfortunately, the political class, instead of owning up their responsibility, trying to create an illusion that the problem is with the Constitution. Constitution was never the problem. It was a solution to many problems. So as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar himself pointed out, it all depends upon the men and women who implement the Constitution. The problem is not with the Constitution, but the problem is with the institutions, with the individuals who make the Constitution work.